Dawn, and election day is finally here. The National Electoral Commission has been praying for a dry, sunny day, and their prayers have been answered. More than 600,000 Somalilanders turn out to vote for a new House of Representatives.
We feel very cheerful today. We are very pleased with the orderly way our people are casting their votes and with the prevailing peace in our country. We are delighted with the achievement of our people.
There are problems. In the absence of voter registration, some try to vote twice. There are underage voters, and the strict ban on vehicle movement is occasionally broken. However, when the polls close throughout the country, there is a collective sigh of relief that the day has gone peacefully. Domestic and international observers alike vouch for the free, fair, and transparent nature of Somaliland's parliamentary elections. The results are delayed. Staff at polling stations have been up all night counting. There are difficulties in tallying votes in some polling stations, which leads to contested results. Recounts are done. Eventually, on October the 15th, the National Electoral Commission releases the complete preliminary results and sends them to the Constitutional Court for ratification. The three political parties and their respective candidates accept the results. The final result gave the ruling UDUB 33 seats, with Kulmiye 28 seats and UID 21. The opposition control 49 seats. With clan-based power sharing, each of Somaliland's clans were represented in the previous parliament regardless of the size of the clan, which is by definition an inclusive, consensus-based system. There are no losers. With the adoption of a one-person, one-vote system, however, the clan composition of the new parliament changed dramatically, and there were losers.
In this election, it seems that the major clans gained more seats and were the winners, while the representation of the smaller clans has fallen. For the Hati people of Sul and Sanag, representation in parliament has fallen, and that is troubling. They were divided on the elections. Some wanted to participate, while others refused.
To analysts, the loss of seats by the Harti and Isa clans will increase their sense of marginalization within Somaliland, which could further alienate them from the country. Other losers in the election were women and the Gaboye. Women candidates won only 2 seats, one in a straight vote count and the other from one of the reserve seats.
Women in Somaliland only support each other in times of need. Usually they will come to you saying, Mrs. So-and-so is in need, let's help her. But 90% or more do not believe a woman can represent her interests in parliament and in other decision-making bodies. When women realize that a woman can be her representative in parliament, the prospect of women being elected will be further improved.
Until the clan system changes in their favor, women's groups want structural changes to improve their election chances.
The influence of clan will continue for the foreseeable future. It is strongly rooted within our society. Therefore, until that influence is weakened, women should have explicit quotas to ensure the representation in parliament.
Similarly, the Gaboye had enough numbers in Hargeisa to pick up at least 1 or 2 seats, but their candidates failed miserably. A lack of economic resources was among the contributing factors in their downfall.
Our people are not politically conscious. They don't understand the value of political representation as a way to help their candidates. We failed to contribute our votes to our candidates, and that includes me. I'm not leaving myself out.
Unlike the women, these marginalized groups are still divided over the idea of a quota system.
I don't support a quota system for us. I see it as degrading and a kind of segregation. I personally hate anything that is seen to be only for Gaboye, even if it is done in good faith. So I prefer to compete, even if it takes us 100 years to achieve some representation.
Others disagree.
Absolutely. I'm for some kind of quota until our people become more politically conscious. It would be good to have specific quotas for women and us.
Somaliland overcame a critical period in its history by successfully holding these elections. But this is just the beginning, not the end. Somaliland is now entering a new post-election period, and there is a crucial need to institutionalize this process. There's a need for a census, voter registration, periodical elections following the Constitution, capacity building for the National Electoral Commission, reviewing the Constitution and the electoral laws. For the foreseeable future, there will be cohabitation between clans and political parties. The crucial challenge is how quickly the move from the clan system to constitutional democracy takes place, and how that transition is handled.